The symbol of the curse. An augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. Drawn to a flame. Your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time. For that is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
Why, hello there guys, it is Shodes here. So, I thought I would finally do a video for you guys. And before somebody goes, oh, you know this is a really old game, blah blah blah. I know it is. This is Darksouls 2, by the way. It's called The First Sin, if you have not read the title. I absolutely love this game, and I know, even though it's not as popular as Darksouls 3 is, I know this game, oh, excuse me, is still really a good game. So, there's only been one thing where I think I've had like 3 friends who I've played this game with that actually hates when I live stream it is, I like to play everything for this game, and even knowing that it's not, like, new, I still like to make guides on it.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All
Oh, let's see.
To that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name?
Alright, so I'll get it whenever I feel like it, but I will play Dark Souls 1. That was my favorite.
Oh, at least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy.
See, that's why I love the intro so much with Dark Souls 2 is they did cutscenes in this one. They didn't do a lot, which kind of sucks. Yeah, it's the same thing for every other game. Like, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 have always had like an intro cutscene.
Yeah.
Like how we were in,
It's an effigy.
like how she was talking about us being cursed and stuff, and now she's explaining about the human effigy and stuff. That's what I loved about this game. It was like there's 2 cutscenes in this one, and I don't think there's been any other cutscenes except one. So this one has one more extra cutscene, but I always love their cutscenes for this game because, in my opinion, I feel like they did a really good job with it. Because, like, alright, so where is it here? Like, just look at how the guy looks. Like, I like how, like, this set is really, like, tattered. It's ruined, not super. It doesn't look like a full metal armor set, and don't get me wrong, I know the set and stuff I love to wear in these games, but I'm just using that as like an example. I forgot there's actually not much for this one. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna go with that one. But what I was saying earlier is, unlike a lot of people, and I don't know, like, I haven't seen any YouTubers who do this, but okay, so it's that one. I actually like I like to do a lot of videos on Dark Souls because they're my favorite games. I'm not sure if I'll do it with Bloodborne because I know Bloodborne playing solo is kind of annoying. It is with that one. And if you go, oh, how is it really annoying? Oh, that's really cool. I want to go with something just kind of like... I'll go with that, why not? Beard. Sure, that looks actually pretty cool. I usually never really go with beards in my games. But what I was saying, like, what people don't do, like what I'm going to be doing with this game is...
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse.
You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance. Well, you never know. Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom.
But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going home. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
Sorry guys, I'm sending a text here quick. Sorry about that there, guys. It's Christmas Eve, so Happy Christmas Eve, or whatever you want to say. I was saying Merry Christmas. But yeah, as I said, Happy Christmas Eve, guys. I am gonna be Alright, so sometimes when I'll stop like this and I won't respond for a while, it's because I am sending a really important message. I'm actually just giving you guys the heads up on that so you guys know. So if you guys are like, oh hey, you're just standing there not doing anything, what the hell is going on? It's just because of that. Alright, so I'm gonna explain this right now. I'm not gonna go through the tutorial area. I know I can get stuff from there, but none of it's important. I believe the ring that was over here is pretty important, and that's it. Other than like loot I can get from this spot. Oh yeah, sorry, it was over here. I gotta run through this way. Gotta run right through here, fight this big guy. See what's funny is obviously later in game, this dude is, I believe, actually super easy, but right now he's super hard. And if you go, oh, what do you mean? That's exactly what I mean. That guy hurts like hell. What's funny, even though it's been like forever since I've actually played this game. Oh no. It has actually been, I think, a good 2 years since I've played this game. I think I remember the controls since I played all, like, the Souls games, and I had so much fun with this. I was like, oh, I'm probably gonna remember the controls of this. So there are, like, a few things I remember, maybe, I don't know. I'll find out once I start playing again. So yeah, like, see, there's obviously people who still play. And I know it's not gonna be like, as I said, I like this one, and I don't know if this one was, bigger than Dark Souls 3. That I actually really do not know. Coming! Bear back real quick, guys. Sorry about that, guys, I'm back. Alright, so if I take a while like that, sometimes on my live stream, it's because I gotta go do something, and I don't mind if I take that long. That's why I usually tell people, it's like, if I'm gonna take a long time, the one thing I always tell anybody who watches my live streams, like, sometimes I'll say, like, just be right back, and sometimes it'll take me long, sometimes it won't. Whenever I say that, the one thing I will say is, oh, excuse me. Oh. Sorry, I've been really, oh. Stomach's been really, yesterday I've been burping like crazy for some reason. But, yeah, like I was saying though is, if like, you guys were like, oh hey, what's taking this guy a long time? I was gonna say, if you guys want to just still, wait and watch the live stream or swap to a different, video, that's all up to you guys. And don't get me wrong, I get that stuff. Like sometimes one of my old friends, I can't remember what his I had to make a, can't remember what the hell the name of the account was. This is actually my first video, YouTube account that I've actually live streamed and such on. And but I did have an old YouTube account that I was subscribed to my friend, and I've always subscribed to people on that one, but I never really used it as a actual live stream thing, or even making guides with it. See, what's funny is I actually want a beard like what my character has, and I could actually easily grow that. I really could. That's my problem right now, is like both my face wise, I'm really poofy right now. If you hear a weird snap, like it sounds like plastic's breaking or anything like that, it's actually because I'm moving my glasses around. I'm not used to wearing glasses. Yeah, that is what's pretty funny, is it's like, oh yeah, I'll make this guy look like this with his face wise, but then I'll always cover it up with a...
There's... Do we even... anything? What we do you see to be we? And that... There are 4 and we're at E.
Don't you dare examine. Yeah, this is what's weird. The letters are worn beyond them. See, I always was like, what the hell? I feel like they were doing something with that. I'm gonna read that number. Oh yeah, but I meant to say too is I did get new glasses, so thank God I can actually now see with these. Just in case, because I don't actually think it is. I'm gonna set this modifier. Alright, so what's the plan here? So I am trying to remember some of the controls here, so it will take me a little bit. But, yeah, like I was saying was, before I had to leave was, like, whenever I play all, like, the Souls games, I will do stuff others will not, like, I'm not saying guide-wise or anything like that. No, I like to play multiple characters, like, say, like, there'll be times where I'm like, hey, you know what, I want to play, like, say a pyromancy. There's times where I'll play, like, just a straight-up full pyromancy. And I'll play other characters in my live stream. Like, there'll be times where, like, I'll get this, like, I'm probably gonna get this guy to a certain, area, and then I'll probably be like, okay, now I'm gonna go make this class. And I actually do remember that was the only problem with actually a pyromancy in this game is, this one? Yep, thank God I remember that. But as I said, that's the only problem with the pyromancy with this guy is, and this is the only Souls game where you could not play a pyromancy right off the bat. Like, you have to physically do a few things, and then once you do those things, you're like, oh, hey, look, I have a... Oh! I forgot that guy was behind me. As I said, it's been a while since I've played, so I will be forgetting the mechanics over time, and then... I don't mean like over time, oh, hey, look, I'm forgetting them and such. No, it's like I'm gonna forget where some of this stuff is, and then I'm gonna have to look it up. That's what I mean by I'm forgetting that. But right now, like, I'm forgetting the full button and such. And the one thing, I am gonna, like, I might edit my titles more, and what I mean by that is, like, it's every time. But yeah, like, what I mean by I'm gonna edit my, oh, hi, how are you doing? But what I mean I'm gonna edit my channels more is, I mean, not my channels, my title is, what I'm probably going to do is, like, I might do, like, solo plays, which what I'm meaning by that is, like, how we're playing just by ourselves right now. That's legitimately is gonna be how it is. That's what I was thinking I might do with some videos, it's like, it's just us playing, nobody else. And the only problem too, by the way, this is going to be a spoiler, I will say this one. The only problem I'll have with the full pyromancy and sorcery build is 2 of the DLCs. And I'm actually being serious about that because one of the areas kind of sucks for... Oh, no, sorry, I'm thinking about a different DLC. So, okay, we'll go with all 3 DLCs as well. That's what I liked about this game is they had 3 DLCs. I find it funny how it's like, oh, Dark Souls 2, we have 2 DLCs. Dark Souls 3 has... Dark Souls 2 has 3, but Dark Souls 2 has... sorry, I'm saying that wrong. Dark Souls 2 has 3 DLCs, but then Dark Souls 3 has 2 DLCs, so I thought that was pretty funny. I was like, oh, well, for the 3rd game, they'll do 2, since their 2nd game they did 3. That's kind of how I just thought of it, and I was like, that's pretty funny, actually, but also cool. And to be honest... I might make this guy the full pyro, I don't know. And even on Dark Souls 3 I will do the same stuff. I don't have 1 DLC, but I got the other. The only reason I saw it is because for the 1 DLC I had to actually look up where the hell to go and stuff, and it is a huge pain trying to like physically go, hey, I'm at this spot, okay, I can just go and do this kind of stuff. Okay, that's easy. Like, that's with this game, but the 1 DLC that I actually have open, I have such trouble with that in Dark Souls 3. We're gonna kill everybody because I want them here. And see, in my opinion, I find this game to be challenging, and I like what some of its mechanics were. Like, another spoiler, I remember this lost the Looking Glass night. When this game was popular, you could physically actually still, you can even still do it as well. It was a boss where you could physically invade with the boss. And the DLC we got, Dark Souls 3 does the same thing where you can actually invade, not with the boss, but you can actually invade as a boss, which I might do that if I can. I'm gonna have to watch videos obviously on it. But yeah, if I actually figure it out, it's gonna be like, oh hey, that's cool. I can do that now, sweet. And as I said, I'm thinking I might do full pyromancy on this character. I'm not sure. As I said, that's what I'm thinking about doing, is get like a shield for defense so I can block, and then not sure which armor I want to actually get. I was thinking I might get a Elite Knight, but if I remember correctly, the only problem with that set is the weight. Oh no. And like, I know the area I'm thinking of, I actually do not remember the name. Did not mean to do that. But anyways, hold on. I forgot this was such a strong weapon right off the bat. But no, like, as I said, there's 1 DLC where it's actually meant where it's like, hey, any fire users, kind of screwed in that area, and there's actually one legitimately the same way for mages. Is there's these, I believe they were golems. I actually can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, they were another one where it's like, oh hey, these golems are ice resistant, I mean, not ice resistant, magic resistant. And it was like, if you try to fight these guys, it was like, well, good luck, because with magic, they actually sucked fighting with, and if somebody goes, oh, you just said they're magic resistant. I know, and sometimes I like the challenge. I actually do, that's why I usually will fight guys even with magic. And I'm not doubting myself on this one. I'm probably never gonna be able to beat, there's only, I haven't tried the other ones, but like, I'm not actually joking about this. It's been so long since I've done a full pyro build, so I probably will do one on this. And if you guys go, what do you mean it's been a long time? Last time I did a full pyro build, I'm actually, oh hey, like a summon sign. I'm being serious, the last time I've done a full pyro build, it was when, I'm trying to think of the name of it. That's pretty cool how I still can see people's signs, like I do like that. God, that's why I can't remember if I did one or not. It's because I did do one, but I mean, whew, I'm gonna save my points up for that because that's what I need. I'm actually not kidding, guys. It has been a very long time. And if you guys go, oh, what's it mean by a very long time? Last time I did a full pyro build, it was since PS3 age. So, as I said, yeah, that is super long. Oh no, I forgot. Oh no! I forgot there's a little tiny guy here that can give you. Trying to remember off the top of my head. Oh, I didn't even realize to pick those up. How do I do emotes? How do you do? No, wait. Oh yeah, options, that's right. Why, hello! And he fell at the wrong spot. Oh no! I love how it was like, and he fell at the wrong spot, and I hit circle back up. I was like, oh, really? That is legitimately my luck with that one spot. It really is. It's happened before. I'll let him fight that guy. I'll grab the body later. It's not really urgent. But no, that's making a full pyro build. Yeah, it has been a while. The only problem was with a pyro or mage was there were some bosses I physically could not kill with magic, and some people would go, what do you mean? I'll say what one of the bosses are once we get to that point. I forgot, if you don't time it just right, they can still hit you, and you guys go, oh, what do you mean? Like, if you're far back, that guy will not hit you, but how he ended up hitting you was like, oh no, you're right up in his face. No firebomb. Even magic won't work. Run, 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 run. You're wondering why I did that? Because I don't know how bad this is going to hurt me. Oh, really? Okay, come on, really. There we go. Ow. Oh, see, that's what I mean, is there are still people who play this, and that's what I like. So it's not like And when I say it's like a dead game, I'm not meaning people don't play it at all. No, it's just straight up dead. No, it's like, no, I'm not meaning that at all. No, when I say it's dead, I'm meaning like, I don't think, oh no. That was actually perfect timing did that, to be honest. Really? Please don't kill me. As I said, in this one I don't really care about the NPCs. I don't even think that guy actually healed. Oh, okay, he was already leaving it to us. Wow, really? Oh, what the hell? Roll! Oh my god, that was close. I actually forgot these guys run. But yeah, like, as I said, there are some bosses where I will physically need help with. I know which wall it is, I just want to make sure that there's not another one. The one thing I always forget. I was about to say look at the floor, but I was like, oh yeah, that's right, the rocks. The bricks at the bottom will always stay there, because they'll be like, oh hey, you don't know there's a wall there. But yeah, as I said, like, so, this one will be a spoiler, there is a skeleton boss where you physically, like, you can use fire and magic on him, but the reason I say it's a hard time with that is because the problem with that is you have to physically try to...
It allows undead.
There we go. I got the big one, I don't really care about the little one, just as long as I get that big one. But, yeah, like what I was saying though is... I don't know why that would not let me left. Oh, hi. No! Stop it with your combos. If you guys go, oh, why don't you rest and get your flasks back? It's because I know that, the next spot is a shortcut, I remember that. God, I wonder if I can actually... I wonder if I even remember my... There we go. I'm being serious, I really do remember if I can even remember my actual... Oh, oh god, you were arrows. You were arrows. Titan sword, not bad. Treasure head, hidden path ahead. I have stone, no stone. I know I'm missing those because I can't remember off the top of my head where it was, but if you go at the right spot, right off the bat, you can actually end up getting a Pharaoh's Lockstone, and I believe I would have already gotten the branch by now. And that's the thing, is like the very first branch I'm gonna get, I'm gonna use it for... Yeah, I'm gonna go that way. Sorry about that, guys, but so the problem with the skeleton is, as I said, spoiler alert, is you have to kill one skeleton, then you have a bunch of skeletons you oh, excuse me, have to kill to actually lower that skeleton's I'm trying to think of the exact name of it. But to lower his HP, you have to kill all these, like, other skeletons. Like, they're just normal skeletons, but it's, the bosses, once you kill them. I'm not gonna say how many there are, so that's, but after you kill them, there's multiple ones. Alright, I'm being serious. I'm gonna stop, talking about any spoiler stuff like that. It's just because I don't want to ruin it for anybody. Kind of sucks I have to get that guy, and the reason I say I have to is because, there just wasn't really anybody else. Like, I like how the one dude was actually fighting, but then it was like, oh hey look, he actually ends up dying quite fast right off the bat. But then this guy kind of stood there, didn't even really do anything, so I was like, alright, so he's not gonna do anything. So in the meantime, me and Follow, whatever his name was, we're doing other stuff, but yeah, you know what I mean. I am way too lazy to try to explain all that. I don't know what this dude wants. The reason, if I sounded confused there, is because I actually was. Because whenever you do that emote, it means follow me. I actually think that's, I can't remember. I think that's legitimately what it's actually called. Let me take a look here quick. I keep hitting the wrong button, by the way. That one's I won't bite. There. No, that's pump up point. Yeah, I won't bite. That's right. It was I won't bite. You'll do that one, and then. By the way, opposite side of this, there's one of those turtle guys on that. I'm actually legitimately being serious about that. That's what's really annoying about that. I don't know, some of these summon signs will do special things here, like, we'll get him. And I know the more people you have, the harder it is, etc. I already know all this stuff. That's why if I ever just talk about it and I go blah blah blah, it says, I really don't care. I don't want to try to take forever to explain it. But, as I was saying is, there's only, like, there's one boss that's gonna kind of be annoying, but then there's, one area in this game where the problem with that spot is physically, it's all resistant to fire, so it's like, yeah, you can't really use fire, you could use magic there. There's a DLC area where it's like that, with both fire and magic, but not at the same time. They're two separate DLCs for, like I said, like one's resistant to magic, but fire and thunder and all that would be fine in there. By the way, his arm that just dangles there, you can physically actually destroy that. You can aim at it, so you have to aim at his chest and try to aim your... Oh, well, there you go. As I said, you can, like, actually, you can break it off, but that's the thing, is you have to, like, actually aim right where his arm is. So it is a little bit annoying where it goes to, like, oh, hey, I want to try to hit here, but it's like, well, good luck with that part. Oh, you know, the game actually seemed quite quiet, but then when we're just pounding away at this guy, it just makes super loud. Oh no. And I know I'm just straight up using my stamina, but I don't really care. Oh, I thought I should do a temper tantrum stomp there. And you die. Now I get enough points for that. Wow, that sucks. Anyway, guys, that's what I mean is I get enough points for a tree branch, and then there's another spot I have to go to get one for me to actually keep going with the next area. God, I can't remember where the hell that is. I really can't. I think it was... I can't remember. I think it was like the original Dark Souls 2. No, like, you didn't have any of the DLCs. It was just Dark Souls 2 itself. Oh, hi, how you doing? The problem with that one is you could physically screw... I believe, as I said, it's been forever since I played the original Dark Souls 3, but I believe you can actually screw yourself over bad with that one, and what I mean is, you could get a tree branch, but it was at that point where it was like, hey, if I don't get a tree branch here, I am screwed, because I cannot continue with the game, so you'd have to physically delete character and go back on. Before I even do anything in this area, I'm gonna go unlock the next area. I think I'm gonna go unlock like the NPC. The only thing I'm kind of getting annoyed about with this spot is trying to get pyromancy. As I said, I'm gonna get it and all of that, but it's like I don't know if I'm gonna be a full pyromancer. If I haven't said it earlier, if you guys don't know what a full pyromancer is, it's where I call them full, some people give them other names. But whenever I say like full cleric, full pyromancer, or full, I'm trying to think of the other name, sorcery cleric and pyromancer. What I mean by full is, as I said, I don't care about any of the NPCs dialogues in this live stream that I'm doing. I'll do guides where there's, as I said, even though the game is old, I still do guides on games because other than if somebody goes, oh, do you do it for views? Yeah. Other than views, other than views, it's like, hey, if somebody wants to actually know what the hell to do, there you go.
Give me. I'm fine. No. Thank you. Oh, well, so. But do you. I'll do anything. Just.
Talk.
But what? Oh. But.
See, this is the only problem with pyromancy, though, in this game is it's actually uses for the skills.
Be safe.
That's why I'm saying it's like, I like pyromancy, and just right off the bat, it's like, I don't know if I'll do it off the bat, but after a while, I'll probably start building into it, because as I said, like, my intellect and faith are at 3 and 6. Strength is quite high, I like that. Once I get high enough, like, I kind of want this guy to be maybe max level 150, maybe. I say 150 because it'd probably be like a good full pyromancy build, and anything that is actually strong against pyromancy, I can use something strong against them. That's what's actually pretty funny is, what I'm thinking with my next character is, I'm probably gonna make, I can't talk. So, as I said, I like to make guys for actual builds, like, they're just focused on that build, nothing else. And that's why I'm bringing that up, though, is because, and if you ask if I forgot, the flask, no, we will be going back, and I say that because, as I said, I don't have a shield or anything like that, and I want to save up money because I'm going to go back, buy the complete Elite Knight set, buy a shield, and then we'll get the shard, come back, farm more if people actually summon us. I had to remember there's a thing in here if you had a password or not. See, that was the problem with this one is, alright, so the arrow ups how much you're worth, the golden S for souls. If you see on the, up on the second one right next to our level, or all the way at the bottom right, is our souls. Silver in this one is called Soul Memory, which it was actually really interesting. I actually liked the idea of that. So instead of it based off, like Dark Souls 1, it doesn't matter what you did. That one, it was a legit, like, if you're 20 levels higher or 20 levels lower, you can physically meet up somebody then. If you're past that, you cannot actually do it then. I've actually had, I'm not saying this guy is doing it, but I've actually had one guy who's done that. And what's funny is the dude was, I can't remember what the hell his name was, but he was just like acting like God. I was like, really? But yeah, see like how this guy is attacking? That's physically what I mean by like a full pyromancer. I keep saying pyromancer because I've been talking about it a lot. That's what a full sorcerer is you only use sorcery, nothing else. And I know I said I want to be a full pyromancer, but as I said, there are some bosses I have to physically, even as a sorcerer, I have to physically use a certain type of weapon on them. And yes, I have done it solo. If you knock out all the guys up here, you could physically fight the boss. See, this is the good part about if the host doesn't show up, because I can run up here, kill everybody, get free souls, and then if the host shows up, boss will show up. And that's the thing is, well, you will still get the rewards from him even if you don't fight him as a boss. Oh, I didn't give it to me. Like, if you don't have like that bar at the bottom how we had the last giant show up, you could legitimately fight him as I said, a boss, which is really cool and interesting. How you can go, oh hey look, he's actually a mini boss at this part, or I can turn him into a boss. I usually just say a boss or either or. And if you guys ever hear about, I don't even know if the guys even actually remember or not, but like, if you ever hear about, what's known as my, but yeah, as I said, if you guys ever hear like, what's known as my cancer build, I don't know what level you have to, I want to remake the build, but it's super long to, actually make it. You know, I actually did not do that on purpose. I hit circle because I was like, I can hop off it, but no, that was legitimately all on him. I'll let him do it. If somebody goes, oh, you're supposed to follow him. I know how to play this game, I do, but it's like, no offense, I don't really care, because, as I said, like, whenever somebody will go, oh, you're supposed to follow this guy and all that, it's like, yeah, I know, but it's like, whenever I play with a random, as I said, I don't really care with them, it's like, no, I'll just clear out the spots for them, yeah, I don't mind. That spot's really tricky. Hi, swing your hammer. Oh, swing your hammer. Oh no! Before we even did the animation, I remembered he did it, and I was in mid-swing, so I was like, nope, I'm not going to be able to do anything to this guy. See, that's what I mean. That's so cool. It's like, let's see if he does it again. Oh, he won't do it. Like, I love how their attacks... Ah, I was right in the way for that one. See, I love how their attacks shake the whole screen. That's what I absolutely loved about Darksouls 2. As I said, I just love the details they put in this game. Like, as I like the rubble, the armor. As I said, they did a really nice design with it. I love it. I really do. But that's what I loved about that dude's slam attack when he slammed it on the ground. Is because when he would slam it on the ground, it actually shook like the whole screen. Your guy took a while to respond, which I was like, wow, that's just so cool to me. And like Dark Souls 3, I'm just like, hey, even though I put hours in that game, I haven't played that one in a year as well. Can't remember how the hell you did it, but yeah, there was actually a way to get people to fall off here as co-op. I really can't remember. So if you guys are wondering what there, it's a halberd. There's actually an armor set, which I won't say what set. I'll just show it when I grab it after defeating that other boss that's in this area. There's actually an armor set in this game where you have to be close to end game for the actual helmet, which I thought was pretty funny and weird at the same time, because it was like, oh hey look, I can end up getting this helmet. Not the helmet. I can get this set this early in the game, but then once like I'm like, hey, I want to actually go and get. Hey, look at that. Oh, that guy is not gonna be happy. Usually when we would get to that point, people would already have the shortcut if they're ready for the second boss, like I am. I would laugh that dude unlocked all that and then went, nope, send you home. Probably a nice guy and do like that. I'm gonna stay far away though, in case Turtle Guy is there though. That made no sense. What I was saying is like, I'm gonna stay far away is, it's a nope. You know, I wasn't even trolling the guy either. So, to be honest, I was kind of waiting for that. I was like, alright, let's see how long it takes this guy to actually go. Yeah, this guy's, like, I was going to think of the word and I actually lost it. But, yeah, as I said, though, I love how the dude was like we help him unlock the shortcut and everything, but right when we get to the boss, that guy was like, nope. Just like canceled our summoning thing, and I was like, yeah, I was gonna call that what was gonna happen. I've run into some guys where they're like, oh, you never helped me at all. It was like, well, if you got something like the white soapstone, just do it yourself. And then somebody goes, oh, do you not mind helping with it? It's like, no, I don't mind helping with that at all. But no, like the reason I don't do it is because there's some stuff I have to do before then. Oh no! Oh, I was gonna hit on that one. I gotta move time. But yeah, like say like if I went for the longsword instead of the stone, that's something else I have to do. Speaking of the devil, oh that him! Oh my god. I don't even remember what this leads to. Shield ahead. Hell, that's nice. But yeah, see like now he slammed down and my guy moves like really slow. Oh, I tried to get one hit in. I do like how, even if you're on the ground like that, it takes them a long time to hit you. But it still is a good thing, though, with that. What shoulder shield? Is that that? Oh, yeah, it's just the wood one. 85, 60, 75. I'm gonna go with that one. I don't like the under 100 because I get hit. And what's funny is, sadly, it's not in any like the Dark Souls games. But there actually is one called Salt. I think it's Salt and Sanctuary. I actually don't remember the name of that. That one I like, but I'm not really gonna work on that one as much as I would on this game, Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 1, and then Bloodborne. As I said, I would not work on that one as much as I would with these ones. It's not bad. Like I like that 2D, but I love that like these are multiplayer, and my favorite top games are multiplayers. Alright, so open this up, put that on. Return to the bonfire, yes. And as I said, I love the way they designed this game, and I love the way they designed Dark Souls 3 as well. But in my opinion, I feel like this game was kind of being like more realistic. That's why like whenever people are like, "Oh, this game looks really weird," it's like, as I said, in my opinion, I feel like it's like, "Oh, hey, this game looks really weird," but it's also like really fun to play. I don't know. I'm saying I don't know because as I said, I'm still trying to think of a build for this guy. I already have a level 40 where it's like I don't even remember what the hell his build was, but if I like it, I'll do his build for videos as well. And as I said, I'm not really picky on my guys. Like as I said, I'll do videos where it's like, hey, look, I have a strength build, I have a dex build, and all kinds of stuff. And as I said, if I like playing that guy so much, I will actually, trying to think of that. Yeah, see, like, as I said, even if I like the guy, what I'll still do is, like, I'll still play, the game over and over, and somebody goes, oh, why is that? Yeah, you may be seeing me fight the same boss and such, but every time you beat the game, it gets harder and harder, so, like, right now we're on normal game, but if we beat it once, it's called New Game Plus 1. And I don't remember what the max is for this one and Dark Souls 3. Like, Dark Souls 1, it was 7 times, and I'm actually being serious about that. It was, once you got to New Game 7, you still can keep going, but it actually doesn't get harder after that. Alright, so I'm gonna look up where the hell to get the very first pyromancy glove, because I do not remember off the top of my head. Please don't tell me you have to go super far for this. That's what I'm hoping. So in the meantime, I'll put my sign down. Oh no, that sucks. Oh no. Oh, great. Alright, well, I'll use up, Alright, fine. I'll gather people. My god, this is not gonna be fun at all. Equipment load's 49. See, I think they did a better job in this one than... Oh no, yeah, that's right, I forgot the equipment load is the same on Dark Souls 3. Like, you have a certain number and tells you the percentage. I'm trying to remember if it was, if you're over 70, you roll slower. I can't really remember on that one. See, I love how these two guys popped up. This one keeps saying, that's already being used. Oh, there we go. See, that was the problem with the game I had, even when, like, it first came out, was... And I don't know why, and it wasn't on all characters. I legitimately only had one character that had trouble with that, was... I'd run around and I'd go, hey, I don't see any signs at all. All over the game. Like, the only spot I've seen is, like, right where I'm standing. It was like, oh, hey, look, here's signs everywhere. Past the game, I'd go to any bonfire, won't see a single sign except NPC signs, and I was like, okay, this is a bit weird. Oh, yes, it's not something that guy. Oh, man. well, that's not working, so we're gonna have to go over here. So, and I'm actually not sure of this. The Dragon Riders, I do not know if they are fire resistant or not. I'm not actually sure. But what I was saying was, oh, no one is... Yep, okay, we do gotta go that way. Sorry, I'm trying to remember, because I seen the video, and the boss that I've seen, we have to go fight him. And that's what's funny, is watching that video, I went, oh, that's right, we gotta go after that boss. I know this is a 90 shield, but the one that's 100, I believe, is like really... Oh no, that's right. Crap. If you ask what I mean is, the only way to get Elite Knights is you had to spend a certain amount of souls there. I believe that's how you got that set. So, I don't know if anybody will be able to pick us up because we might be a bit big for soul memory. And like, if you ask how, yeah, we're already at 18,000, Jesus. As I said, I don't know, like, legitimately, even though I played this game for years, I never at all, ever try to look at how soul memory works, because if somebody was like, oh yeah, man, we can meet up, I'm not kidding, that's legitimately words people would say, I'd be like, cool, and then I would always meet up with that person. And I'm not saying, like, they were like, oh, hey, look, I'm always right, I know what I'm doing. No, it's like, if they know we can meet up, it's like, oh yeah, sure, I'll play with you then. Well, that's like I said, like, I'm seeing a few of those guys' signs, I'm at 18,000, it's like, nice, but the problem is, as I said, me trying to do the full pyromancy build, I'm at 18,000 right now. I have to fight 2 more bosses and go through 2 whole areas, like, this is one area I have to go through, then I have a whole nother area I gotta go through. And that is the, like, other than having to unlock attunement slots for your skills, that was actually the problem I had with this game. It was like, say if you were like, oh hey look, I want I'm trying to think about it. Yeah, say like if you were like, okay, I want to use magic in this game, it was like, okay, I need like, say like 13 slots filled with fireballs, 80 of those. And I love that. I can't even talk. I kind of like that more than Darksouls. Actually, I will say I like that one a lot more. And if you guys ask why, I just thought it was a lot better in my opinion. Because it's like, don't get me wrong, yeah, the bar is cool. You have to mix around your Estus Flask, go, oh hey, split up half and half with both life and the S and Estus Flask. But that's what I liked about 1 and 2. It was like, you have a spell, you have a number on it. It was like, if you ran out, you were physically screwed. It was like, okay, now I have to use an item to refill all those if I need it right then and there. Or I put on stronger skills. That's why, in my opinion, I like that number system more than the FP bar. Alright, so I'm legitimately gonna be serious about this. I'm gonna actually try to stop talking about Dark Souls 3 and Dark Souls 2. And I don't mean like, oh hey, I'm just gonna stop talking about them forever. No, I mean like right now I will, because it's like, I'm gonna, like I said, after like a few live streams of 2 and 3, hold on. As I said, like I'm gonna do probably like I said, I'll do all classes that I could think of. There we go, he's dead. Nope, no signs there. I'm sorry, wow, there's a lot of people that still play this. Yeah, I'm being serious, I thought this game was, like, not. And if you guys go, oh, how do you know there's a lot? Blood spots. Blood, like the blood, yeah, blood stain, means that's how you died. Like, here, I'll use this guy's for example. But no, like, that's actually what I mean, is like, there are so many, so it's like, wow, I'm actually surprised about that. Alright. So the problem with this is we gotta kill middle guy, unlock this lever over here, And the reason I say it's a problem, he hurts. If this guy hits us, it hurts really bad. And he's doing the one move I hate. And if you guys go, oh, he seems really easy. No, oh god. That's why I said he hits super hard. That's why I'm trying to build like a full pyro off the bat quite hard, is because like how like this guy, I was like, oh hey look, I have strength for cooking staff roll. See, oh wait, is he actually? Yeah, he is. Okay. See, I don't know how their mechanics in this spot works. I really don't. And somebody asked what I mean. Easy, like, if I had those two chase me and I ran this way, oh no, they would physically chase me down. But, now say if I was like, oh hey, I'm gonna go over here, that guy, sometimes he would chase me, and like how I just walked right to that guy and killed him, that guy just stopped chasing me down. He was just like, nope. Oh my god, that NPC is so annoying to deal with. And if you guys ask why, it's because hopefully I have still have a bomb or two. Please tell me I do. Oh, thank god I have a knife. Alright, so if I walk over, lock on, throw a knife, hit the guy, he'll start chasing me. As I said, this area, I'm not, like, okay, like, soul memory, and I think soul levels actually matter. And when I say that, like, I'm saying from, like, an MMORPG perspective. It's like how some areas, it's like, hey, you have to be level 30 for here. That's why I'm saying I think that matters with this game, is because like, I'm 18,000, I don't see anyone sign here, but I can go to that other area and I see people a lot. That's why it's like, right where I'm at, I'm not supposed to be here. But I'm gonna be here because I hope that NPC does not fall off. Please, oh thank God. Just, there's been times where he just would, right when I'm opening up this chest, he would just go, nope, and just run right off the edge. He would not stop at all, and I was like, really? That's ring I definitely need, because I know I'll be hollowed here. And if you ask, yeah, I will use these souls to level up. He's gonna hit me, I know he will. Oh, I can't use it yet. That's right, I needed one more dexterity. Hopefully I can get it right away. Probably not, because it's happened sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. What I'm saying is, like, I hope I can get the Vikings sword, and they're an enemy that's up ahead I have to kill after this guy. If I can actually kill these guys, it's gonna be like, oh hey look, you have a chance at the sword. And as I said, I don't have any I don't have any like actual stuff for equipment, so I won't have like a huge chance for that. But if I can get one, that'd be awesome, because that would be the sword I would mainly say, because even I had like, I said I think it was like a 125 or 150 build, where I was like, this is their sword. I used this sword, it was one of my favorites. And I just remembered I screwed up bad. I actually did, crap. I remember that there was an NPC here, not an NPC, sorry, another boss. The problem with that one, other than you had to fight a huge giant dragon, I actually used that shield. Because that's, I believe it was like a fire resistant shield, and it did have 100, but I love dragons, they're actually my favorite animal. So I was like, oh hey, a dragon shield, awesome, I'll use it. Okay, so since I can have... Since he already has 2... Wow, I kind of feel dumb. I just realized that's vitality. I was like, okay, why is this not going up? No, wait, what's the... Go to here, so that's like that. I have 6,000 left, not much. I want to go 1 point here, rest in the HP. Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Just for right now, at this level, like I said, I don't have the ring that boosts my HP. Yeah, see, like, for cleric-wise, I loved wearing that outfit, I really did. And as I said, I'll probably do multiple builds in this video, and as I said, there's some live streams where I'll go, hey, I like to play this character right off the bat. Obviously, I'm gonna have to look at my video for lightning. Because, oh, never mind. I said, I'm slowly remembering how the hell to get all these items. Like, the boss we actually fought, I try to fight him right off the bat as a cleric. Because, spoiler alert, that chick actually is a cleric vendor. That person right over there. That's why I'm not going to even talk to her, because she has nothing for me at all. So, I'm being serious. Like as I said, I probably will get people to play this game with me, and I don't mean like, oh, like I'm the man people. It's like, no, it's like, I might actually get some people go, hey man, you want to play? Sure. That's usually what some of my friends do. That one always will hit you. The reason I say that is, if you're on this side, it will obviously hit you, and how I was on the opposite side of him and it still hit me. That's actually because that it has, like, I believe the swing is so big, even if you stand behind him, you can, it hits you, I think. I'm not the best as I used to be with, parries. That actually was the thing, is one of my favorite builds was cleric, and trust me, a full cleric build, I'm being serious about this, that was kind of those ones where I was like, okay, that one takes a while. In any of the Dark Souls games, that one does take a while, because the problem with that one was you have to get lightning to actually be a full cleric, and if someone goes, what do you mean? Any attack move with a cleric makes you a full cleric if that's all used, nothing else. And like, yeah, obviously you can use Estus flasks and such if you want. But me, I took the challenge where physically all of that I didn't use. Like, I didn't use Life Gem, I didn't use Estus Flask. I was like, I play as a cleric, so I only use like Tears of Denial and such stuff like that. And like I said, I don't mind the pure cleric build, but as I said, it's super hard in this one. And as I said, that's the problem, is how this one you need slots for your skills. That's why it's like, in this game it's hard just off like normal game trying to do a full build, because it's like, I hope that thing doesn't attack. Oh, thank God. It's not hard to kill, no, they're just a nuisance. They're really annoying for me. I don't know what the hell I was going to say now. Oh yeah, but as I said, like, just trying to do those builds are quite tough. And like, I'm trying to think about it here. But yeah, as I said, like, I'm gonna probably type in, like, for this one, I'll probably type in, like, a full pyromancer on the title, just for, like, hey, it's this character. Okay, so I walk over here, take you out. I feel like there's a dog somewhere by, I can't remember. Oh no! Oh no! I say oh no, it's because that spot is what usually kills me, is trying to knock the sword and shield. Oh no! See, his sword's what I want. That's right, there was a dog right behind him. I was like, I feel like there's a dog that way, and I know it's an ambush area. See, as I said, I can fight the Dragon Rider to get to this boss, but that's the only problem with this one. For the pyromancers, like, I'm gonna summon this guy for that extra hand. So I gotta be quick with this guy. And as much as I hate to say it, I don't think I know the small signs are time limited. That's why, like, I try to go super fast with these guys if I'm able to. Just in my opinion, I thought the dogs were probably the coolest in this one. Like, with the design and the way they just sound. Like on the top of that shelf there was just like floating in midair. I think they won't attack. I cannot remember. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they won't attack. Run. Nope. There's this guy here. There's another dog. Yep. I'm sorry, I actually remember all this. I'm gonna run all the way through again. Not like rest at like the bonfire and then do this. Oh yeah, that's right, there was two of these guys. Oh no. See, if I had, as I said, I'm just rushing this stuff. I'm not trying to be like, oh look, I need this item to get past these guys and such. Which, by the way, these guys hate light. Tattered. Oh hey, that's the pirate. Oh hey. I forgot there was three of you guys. So if you guys don't know what... Oh, crap. Oh. Oh, you actually forgot about the bleeding. I literally forgot that those guys and dogs do it. Really? I say really because it's like, come on, it's kind of bullcrap that those guys hit me. Please do not die. No! Oh man. It was perfect timing because I got him to where I wanted him. Because I always try to get him past where I am right now. Yeah, I didn't like I couldn't lock onto him. Alright, please. Yeah, okay, that was weird. I was like, wait, it just popped up so I could grab something. But yeah, like, I think, because I know it's a strength build is what I'm based off of. Wait. Oh, no, never mind. I was remembering my hybrid build. See, the only problem is that build's a super high level, and if you guys go, oh, what do you mean? That build, I'm not actually getting what I physically do with it. Is obviously, as I said, a hybrid. I get all the stats up to 50. Well, that's why I said that's the problem with it is... Oh, excuse me. I know there's another one of these guys. Where the hell is he? Oh, hi. I forgot you were there. But I'll see, like, that's why, it's hard to say it is, but that's kind of why I liked, okay then. Oh no! Okay, that's it, I'm just gonna run for it. I'm being serious, I don't know where those guys are coming from, the long arm guys. I know the one was in that room, but I was like, I don't remember there being two. Oh, these guys chased me all the way back to the bonfire. That's gonna suck. Oh, they are too! Oh my god. Oh, well, he's not. Thank god. Oh, no, he is. Like I said, that's why I don't get what's up with the mechanics sometimes with the NPCs in this game. As I said, we are super far from where this guy first aggroed me. See, that's what I did like about this game too, is this one, in my opinion, they made the role in this game actually challenging, and whenever somebody goes, oh, what do you mean? Well, think about it here for a moment. The way the role in this game works is, here, I'll even show you guys. You have to build up ADP, because you can roll through attacks like Dark Souls 1 and 3. This one, you cannot. You have to get ADP up to roll through these guys' attacks. And I'm not saying like every one you can just... I'm not saying like, oh look, hammer hits me, I can roll through it. No, I mean like, you'll know when you can dodge it and such, and if it hits you, it's like, oh, I need to build that up. And that's what I've had problems with on this guy, as you guys have seen, is... There we go. Okay, so now I talked to her. Now, all we have to do is run all the way back here, get the small, dude sign, but first I want to get Mira's, because he'll help me clear out all the enemies where we have to go. Defeat that boss, then we can get the pyromancer flame, buy both moves, put those on. Actually, no, I will buy the fire orb, but I won't use it because I believe they give me fireball here. I'll be right back real quick, guys. Alright, I'm back there, guys. Alright, so as I said, I do like doing other builds and such, and as I said, one of my favorite in this game was clerics, other than like, as I said, like, other than using a great shield with a great sword, or like even like a shield like what I'm using right now. Where the hell are you going? Really? I hate fighting on this spot, that's why I'm complaining about that. If you ask if I'll do an arch build, I might say no on that one because, holy hell, seriously, the struggle I had with that. Oh, please tell me I can hit the dude. Oh, no. I did not think that was going to do enough damage, to be honest. Okay, kill you. Oh, wow. I'm trying to be really careful with spots like that, by the way. So everything on the, for my very first character, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not my first character, my second character. There we go. Alright. I should have summoned the other guy first, but whatever. But the reason why I like clerics the most is theirs for me was really hard because I had to get enough faith for theirs right off the bat. For lightning, I had to get enough HP, enough points for using a weapon. And the reason I say I love their build so much is because theirs, it was like, oh hey look, I can heal myself and I think it was like actually legitimately anything you had on, you could get rid of it. Like, say like you had curse, bleed, you name it, you had a skill I believe to get it all off. And that's what I absolutely loved about that. Okay, now we killed those guys, now we gotta kill this guy because he will chase us. Yeah, see, like, I actually rolled, but it still hit me. Okay, so... And as I said, there are other guys that will play and stuff, and I'm sorry if I keep repeating... Oh, excuse me, the same stuff. Yeah, see, like... I'm barely touching this guy. And if you go, what do you mean? The damage he took, that's legitimately what I did. Like... Hold on! I know, I gotta kill this boss real quick, then I'll come meet. So, you guys heard? That's what I was gonna say earlier too, is like, I gotta kill this guy real quick, and then I'm in the live stream. And then we'll start up our next character once I get back. I'm gonna use that point for leveling, but as I said, that's why I like the cleric class. Is like I can use lightning, I can infuse my sword with lightning. That's why I like pyromancy. If I ever need to use a sword, I can infuse it with fire. And as I said, don't get me wrong, I like using pure pyromancy and such. I'm not pure pyromancy. And sometimes I'll say full or pure. I'll show that one with my cleric next time. That's what I actually need to go eat. That was another thing is magic barrier with clerics, they can cast Magic Barrier, which you guys go, oh hey, what's that? It makes it so physically any magic enemy or magic user, you take less damage. So like say, because I don't know if they actually cast, I am not cast, I don't know if they actually use any magic, but with, as I said, for right now, I'm not going to be able to use just straight up pyromancy. As I said, I'm going to have to get more fire orbs and such later on. And I think there is another guy for that. Go on. And as I said, I will, I might live stream this guy when I get back, as I do want to start my cleric for sure, but I'll figure it all out when I get back. So anyways, guys, do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you all in my next live stream.